In the near future, a deadly virus strikes humanity and quickly causes the collapse of civilization. The continents are nothing but chaos, violence, and cannibalism, but the virus doesn't spread offshore. In Germany, the only safe space is Helgoland, an island sealed off from the outside world. 513 people live there, and to keep up with resources, whenever someone new is born, a resident must be sacrificed. The island is ruled by brutal laws, and anyone who breaks them ends up at the bottom of a leaderboard. A mock vote decides who has to die and who still gets a chance to prove themselves. 15 years have passed since the initial virus outbreak. In Helgoland, Amelie is giving birth to her baby while reporter Lola records the whole process. The baby is born well and healthy and gets a blessing from her grandfather, who then leaves the clinic to approach the cliff. It turns out he volunteered to self-delete so his granddaughter could have his spot on the island. The man says goodbye to the family before meeting his death, unaware that back in the clinic, Dr. Marek discovers it isn't over. Amelie is having twins, and soon a second baby is born. They never suspected this because they lack hospital equipment. Afterward, the council discusses what to do regarding the second baby. Some of them think they shouldn't kill anyone and allow the island to reach 514 people, but others point out that if they make an exception now, then everyone will ask for one in the future. In the end, Beatrice announces they'll let the people vote on the matter. The newscast covers the story and reminds people of the leaderboard. On 511th place is Christian, who freaks when he sees his name on the screen. He says that if he gets chosen he won't jump, but his friend Hendrik reminds him that the last person who tried that was pushed by force in a cage. The 512th place is Elise, an old lady who is seen as a waste because she can't contribute much in her old age. The last place is Etienne, who is seen as a criminal although he swears he's just a hard worker. The next day, Marek and his son Linus go to the lab to continue working on a vaccine. However, Marek is frustrated because they're lacking resources and fresh samples, so he thinks they won't be making any progress like this. Afterward, Judith picks up Marek so they can deliver medicine in town. First they visit Etienne, whose wife Lisa blames Judith for his last place on the board. Judith reminds her that Etienne's